Brandi Waller-Pace is a musician and educator based in Fort Worth, Texas. She is the founder and executive director of the music education nonprofit Decolonizing the Music Room. Brandi holds a BM and MM in jazz studies from Howard University and taught elementary music for 10 years before leaving the classroom in 2020 to pursue a PhD in music education at the University of North Texas. In 2019 and 2020, she served on the Texas African American Studies Course Curriculum Advisory Team, which helped to formulate curriculum standards for Texas's first state-approved African American course. As a singer and a multi-instrumentalist, Brandi performs in various styles, most often jazz and early American roots music. In 2021, she organized the inaugural Fort Worth African American Roots Music Festival, which aims to highlight the often obscured presence of Blackness in American roots music. Brandi consults and presents locally, nationally, and internationally. So, without any further ado, let's welcome Brandi Waller-Pace, show her some hearts, show her some emojis, show her some IG live love. Brandi, welcome to the W Word.
So nice to be here. I haven't seen you live in how long has it been? 15, 20 years.
I know. I'm embarrassed to say. It's been a long time. But
Thank you for having me.
It is definitely wonderful to reconnect with you, albeit virtually. And yeah, thank you again for being here at this time.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. The pandemic is a mess. But being forced to stay home has necessitated a different level of self-care that I wasn't giving myself running around out in the world. And I acknowledge it's a huge privilege to have been able to have that. So yeah, there's something to be grateful for in it.
Good.
How are you?
Fine. I'm kind of in a similar boat, because I was doing a lot, running everywhere and kind of just doing the most all the time in some ways. And this has kind of forced me to just kind of scale some things back and spend more time at home. And, I definitely feel privileged that I'm able to have a kind of like an overall positive experience in this when so many people are suffering. So it's definitely, I feel fortunate for sure.
Yeah.
So I just said a lot of things about you. Is there anything else about you that you'd like to kind of tell us before we begin with questions?
I guess, you can tell from the bio, I wear a million hats. And another part of the pandemic is I've been able to connect with so many people, and what I didn't realize was happening without much intention was just so much solidarity work. Mm-hmm. And we've been able to do so much around the country, up to Canada, across the pond. It's been a lot of really wonderful solidarity stuff that I just hadn't really thought about with intention, and it's turned out really, really well.
Cool. So it's like you're able to kind of expand into a bigger circle and reach new people.
It's like everyone knows that we exist. We all know that one another are there now.
Right. Very good. Very good.